Alright. Poison Tight, official remix. What's up, worms? Are you ready? Get set for the coolest bad boy broadcasting on your internet's irreverent one, but always stay relevant. Check your perspective, or she'll tell you to get back. Set it into the digiverse, you'll be a hazard. Level up, rookie, or you'll never be a champion. The team's strong, drip, flex, vital bracelet on. You're doomed if she ever hears you speak, it'll be on. Up against Canada, you better bring your A game, or you'll get cut to pieces like a flash animation brain. Prime content, you get hit from all angles, like the crew make it rain when they drop the bingle bangles. Let's go.
Everybody tune in, it's a toxic cure stream. Everybody shut your mouth, it's a toxic cure stream.
Yep.
All them bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of rage and feral YC scream.
Come on. Going live on stream, I should probably mention this food criminal will need an intervention. Skinny or chicken nuggies, people freak out with tears spilled. Then you wash it all down with the big glass of cheese. Come to every stream to see the one true gamer. Nothing more lame than wannabe Pokemon tamers. While all the claims to date have been represented loosely, sit you here, watch and subscribe to Spooky Sushi. Out.
Everybody tune in, it's a toxic cure stream. Everybody shut your mouth, it's a toxic cure stream.
Yeah.
All them bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of rage and feral YC scream. Everyone tuning in, it's a toxic cure stream.
Worms up.
It's a toxic cure stream. All them bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of rage and feral YC scream.
Wazzy on the mic, I'm like a verbal assassin. I cannot read that name, and you know I ain't asking. They try to diagnose your art host, but I'm 5 apples tall, I don't need to boast. Flashes on your screen, so you better not swim. This toxic's top tier, but nowhere near mid, yo!
Everybody tune in, it's a toxic cure stream. Everybody shut your mouth, it's a toxic cure stream. All them bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of rage and feral YC scream. Everyone tuning in, it's a toxic cure stream, and they never complain. It's a toxic cure stream.
Yeah.
All them bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of rage and feral YC screams. Feral YC screams. Feral YC screams. Feral YC screams. Feral YC screams.
Streamcord is being an absolute fucking doorknob. I can't believe this dog shit.
Alright.
I gotta fucking update my own
Poison
stream
Tight,
now. I gotta do it
remix.
myself.
What's up, worms?
I gotta do this myself. I employed you to do this for me, Streamcord, you fucking bastard. And now you're gonna be like, oh, bad gateway. Every time I try to fix you, every time I gotta try to come fix you. Streamcord, bitch, let me write this in my notes. Fuck Streamcord. Streamcord's big. I've got a big gateway. I'm Streamcord. I don't know how to do it. Streamcord. What do I employ you for anyway?
Let's go.
Fuck, I'll get to stream in a second, crew. I've been fighting with it for 5 fucking minutes. That's why the stream's slightly late today, but that's okay. Hello, you dehydrated fucks. Welcome to stream. Son of a bitch! No! Fuck! God fucking damn it! God fucking damn it! Not the worm! No! We're getting closer and closer to the hidden things. No, god damn it. We're getting closer and closer to the hidden goals, and I don't like it. Increase the crew worm. Where is it? Increase its size. Oh, God. There we go, everybody. There. Fuck you, Incredible Loots. Fuck it. Gotta increase the worm size. God damn it. The worm increases. Valiant is so big. Jesus Christ. I gotta make sure. I gotta adjust this now so that we can see all the lost things on here. Hi everybody, welcome to stream. Welcome to my hellscape. No one was pre-assigned for this one. This one we're just doing live. Look at the worm doesn't even fit in the jail anymore. How to me! You sons of bitches! Fuck! We're right out of the gate! Don't start this shit! Oh, God, that poor fucking worm.
What's that?
It's okay, Wazzy. Only like 5 more streams. Only 5 more streams till CREWVEMBER's over, and then we don't gotta worry about it anymore. We don't. Anyway, let me welcome you all to stream, and then we'll fucking assign you things.
Watch your profanity.
I'll yap long enough to get us through ads, and then we'll fucking we'll figure it out. Jesus Christ, my fucking life! How dare you? How dare you? Incrediballoons. I thought you didn't like me anymore because I haven't seen you in stream for a minute, and I was like, I hope he's okay. But here we are. Fuck, I guess. Let me welcome you all in. Oh, my voice squeaked like I'm going through puberty on that one. Ahem. Hello, Dinoraria. Hello, Wormrack. Hello, Dobby. Hello, Phoenix Wolf. Hello, Big White Bear, Legal Name 18. Hello, Alaskan. Hello, Gears. Hello, Dobby. Hello, Nugget. Hello, Navy Blue Turtle. Hello, Viking Sasquatch. Hello, Unknown Cookie. Hello, Almighty. Hello, Phoenix Wolf. Hello, Incrediballoons. Hello, Jade. Hello, Char. Hello, Kakashi. Hello, McWiggles. Going down the list. Hello, Bitsblade. Hello, Soren. And hello, Breezy. And hello, Lurkers. Welcome to stream. It's me, your boy, Wazzy. We've got a bunch of lost things here to assign you guys today. I know what you're thinking. What a random assortment of things. Well, guess what? All of these are things that you can lose or are lost. I know what you're thinking. Wazzy, that's clearly Tom Cardy there. What? He's not lost. Don't worry. We'll get there when we get there. Wazzy, that's clearly a bored ape. We'll get there when we get there. Wazzy, that's clearly a brain. We'll get there when we get there. Wazzy, that's a man puking. We'll get there when we get there. Wazzy, that's a famous Control-Alt-Delete comic. We'll get there when we'll get there. That is clearly the first season of the show Lost. We'll get there when we get there. Yeah, this assignment stream, I'm assigning you guys things to lose. This is something that maybe you guys will lose in the future. Maybe if you've already lost. Maybe you'll lose. Maybe I'm psychic. Who knows? Wazzy, what's this? We'll get there when we get there. This all started because I was sitting there and I was like, what could I make as an assignment stream? And my body and like my brain was just like, I'm losing my mind, Wazzy. And I was like, oh my God. Fucking that's brilliant, Wazzy. Let's do things you can lose. So this is all lost things. It's gonna be great. This is gonna be an event, and I hope you guys are all ready for it. I hope you guys are all fuckled the buck up for this one. Still don't know what that comic is about. You'll find out today. Wazzy, that's clearly a corpse. Wazzy cocking a gun. We'll get there when we get there. We'll fucking get there when we get there. All of these are things that are lost, currently lost, or, you know, will be lost. You never know. It's a mystery. What a fun assignment stream this will be. The worm is transparent. That's because it's Red Dragon, and Red Dragon is also lost to us. Holy shit! How fucking convenient! God damn it! Oh, Gunter, how dare you gift it? There's only 5 more before the worm increases. Anyway, on the stream where I assign you a lost thing, our worm of the minute is Red Dragon, who we actually lost earlier this year. Red Dragon had seizures and unfortunately we lost him earlier this year, and we did a charity stream for him. So never think you're not important to me, guys. If you ever wind up dead, if you're lost, don't worry, we'll still think about you. So we just don't ever think you're not important. That's the main point. Don't think you're not important to me, crew. You are important to me, and you will be missed, even if you're gone. So that's what I want you to take away from this. Anyway, with that, sadness out of the way, let's fucking assign some lost things. Why not? We're here. You guys are here. I'm here. If I ever die, he's gonna be like, who died? I don't know who you're talking about. No, Jade, I'm gonna put your ashes in a 2-liter bottle. And that's what's going to happen. Anyway, it's time for assignments. No one was pre-assigned, although there was ones that were definitely picked with certain people on there. Is my dignity on this list? Well, respect is on here. I don't know if you see that. Some of these are famous. Some of these are Tom Cardy. Some of these are a butthole. And you're probably going, Wazzy, why is there a butthole? We'll get there when we get there. We're on a magical adventure today. You guys are gonna learn so much about things I now know about. You guys are gonna learn stuff today. As always, expend 1 point. And you will be assigned something. If you can't stay for your assignment, it will be up in the Discord. Your assignments will be in Discord after the stream. Boop. The unexpected trip to the butthole. Listen, we'll get there when we get there. All right, are you guys ready to get into this shit? Of course you are. Shut up, everybody. We're on ads. I can't even do it yet. I was just about to jump into it, and I realized we are on ads. Great selection of things. What kind of Fey deal did to give you these? Hey, I used my brain mostly. Some of these are things I don't even, like, I Googled them. I looked up famous things. I looked up a lot of stuff. So, I'm well educated and well versed. I can't be funny. I'm on ads. Convenient excuse. Exactly. I refuse to talk. Even though there's over 1,000 gift subs active right now, I refuse to speak because what if somebody doesn't have a sub? Out of the 1,055 God, only 5 away from that worm increasing. Out of all those gift subs, maybe somebody doesn't have a sub, and so we should be nice to them and wait. We should wait. Somebody who doesn't have a sub, you say. I'm just saying, in case somebody does, we should wait. We should play the waiting game. It's not nice to talk during the ads. You only have 30 seconds to wait anyway. It's not bad. But it's fine. Anyway, I'm pre-assigning in the background in case you guys are like, Wazzy, what are you doing? Why are you delaying? The reason is because I'm waiting for ads to end, and also I'm at least assigning the first 3 so that I don't look like an idiot when it happens. Anyway, there goes our gifts. There goes our hype train. Thank you, everyone. Fuck you! Fucking Big White Bear, stop gifting subs. Like 40% of these subs are yours. You gotta stop it. You guys gotta stop this nonsense. Okay, are you guys ready for the assignments? Are you guys ready to be assigned things? Damn it, Sherry, stop subscribing. There's too many. There's too many subs and there's only 3 now until the worm increases and he's taking up the whole screen. God damn it. All right, are you guys ready? Wazzy versus Tara Grays on how they react to subs. I don't know who Tara of Graves is. I think listen, I'm just a regular person. Anyway, let's get to it, everybody. We're here, we're live. Let's fucking get to it and find our very first person to assign a lost thing to. We're gonna start with Phoenix Wolf. Phoenix Wolf, are you ready for your assignment? Phoenix Wolf, out of all the things lost here on our beautiful list, I am going to assign you this one as soon as we come back. As soon as the fucking microwave stops. Stop gifting! No! Stop making the crew worm bigger! Dr. Cowbell, no! The hype train is over. You guys must stop. You guys must stop. There, I'm only making him that much bigger. He's getting too big. We have to stop this, crew. We have to stop this. They don't fit in the jail anymore. They don't fit in the jail. We have to... The CREWVEMBER is almost over. Just end CREWVEMBER now. Okay. Anyway, Worm Rack. Or, sorry, not Worm Rack. We're on Phoenix Wolf first. Phoenix Wolf. You can blend the worm all you want. It'll still be giant, unfortunately, for me. Phoenix Wolf, I am assigning you a lost plushie. I am assigning you this cute little plushie getting lost. Look at how sad that is. That's, so sad. It's so lost on the sidewalk. A car's coming, it might hit it. You seem squishy and soft, and I will assign you a plushie. This is for Phoenix Wolf, if I didn't get that across. Phoenix Wolf, please enjoy being a lost plushie. Also sad. Lamau sounds about right. Wazzy, there's half a month of CREWVEMBER left. Yes, but that only means how many more streams? So we're almost done. It's the 19th or some shit right now. I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 streams left of CREWVEMBER. And then we're done. And we never have to do this again. What if I assign people an Xmon? I've assigned Digimon before. I haven't done I've only assigned rookies. I'm keeping champions for later. I could assign you guys Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I don't know what they do. I'm glad I have Wazzy and Crew here to keep me entertained while I work. I've been here for 12 hours now. All I can think of, that's awful, Viking, and I don't think you should... I'm going to make a meme. It's going to be, as soon as Hog has a worm, it's going to be Viking in a tank and Hog Hunter in a fucking helicopter, and then Ryura in a flipped car, and then like me on a trike. And I'm going to be sad on the trike. That's the meme I could see in my head. It's just crew ride potentials. And Vikings in a tank. Hog Hunter is in a fucking helicopter. Ryura has flipped their car. And I'm on a trike. CREWVEMBER death race. Anyway. Wormrack, you're up next, buddy. Wormrack, are you ready for the thing I'm going to assign you? I'm going to assign you an actual lost thing. Are you ready for this? This is going to be incredible. I just got to look at what it is. Boop, 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 boop. There it is. It tips on hot air balloon. God damn it, you guys! We're not doing wacky races, CREWVEMBER. We're not having wacky races. I mean, we could. a stupid idea has never stopped me before. Do you guys remember the PlayStation 2 hit game, WWE Crush Hour? It was like Twisted Metal, but with a WWE flair on it. It sure was a game. It wasn't a good game, but it was indeed a video game. Fuck. Is Swazi being old again? Listen, I learned today about a trend of writing your name with your pen still on the paper, which is just cursive writing, and it pissed me off. You guys are going to get a lot today. I hope you guys are buckled the fuck in, because you guys are going to get a lot of me rambling today. You guys, if you guys are sitting here and going, hurry up and assign me, you better just wait for the Discord release, because I'm going to be talking. But apparently children have reinvented cursive and think it's a new trend. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm losing my mind. I'm going to invent a water-based cooking. I still can't do cursive. I'm fine with that since I can't read that bullshit. I can still do cursive. I just can't do the capitals of cursive anymore. Anyway, somehow cursive writing has returned. Anyway, the assignment we are on, I'm going to give you the Peking Man skull. This one right here. You see this? This is actually a replica of it. This is not the actual skull. It is the Homo erectus pencinus. It is essentially one of the missing links in between humanity and Neanderthals. It is a skull. We had it, and we fucking lost it. This is a recreation of it. We don't know where it went. I'm assigning this to Wormrack. Am I calling you a Homo erectus? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. That's for you to decide. I just say the silly words. You guys take the interpretation however you want. I'm like a tarot card reader, but my tarot cards are all lost things, like Amelia Earhart and Seth Green's Bored Apes. We'll get to that when we get there. We'll get there when we get there. You mean steaming, boiling, or sous vide? Sour lad, stop hitting me with things. I'm talking here. Anyway, Wormrack, here is Homo erectus.
So anyways, I started bingoing.
One of the missing links, and we had the skull, and we lost the fucking skull. I'm gonna guess that it was the British. Listen, no offense, Britain, but I don't trust you, and you probably lost it. I can look this up, actually. We can take a little break. It's been a hot minute streaming. Let's take a little breaky wakey and take a look. Let's see where they lost it. Let's see when it got lost. Ah, yes. After the Marco Polo Bridge incident on the 7th of July, 1937, and the outbreak of the Second Shinso-Japanese War. It looks like the Peking Man's teeth were missing. They unsuccessfully tried to convince people to let them take the fossils in, but they said no. Rumors about the fate of the fossil range from being on board a sunken ship to being ground up into traditional Chinese medicine. The affair also provoked allegations of robbery against Japanese and American groups, especially during the Resist America Aid Korea campaign of 1950. So basically, the war made us lose it. We've done two. Better take a break. I know, right? Got lost in transport from China to the USA. Damn wars! Always taking skulls. Anyway, that's the skull, and that's your assignment. British probably took it in the confusion. You know what? Check the British people. They steal a lot of shit. I probably could have just done the entirety of a British museum and been like, this was all stolen. Corn has the skull now. I eated it. At this point, we're getting many done as art requests. No, we'll get through everybody. There's only... How is that 32 requests? There's only 12 dudes. I only know 12 dudes. How is there... This is... Oh, great. And I just found out I'm fucking co-hostless for tomorrow. Fuck my dick off. There's only 12 dudes here. Anyway, we're on Dobby. Let's do Dobby. Do you know me? Wazzy, name 12 dudes you know. I can. Viking, random NPC, Almighty, Dobby, Dino Roria, Tonto, who fucking betrayed me yesterday. Navy, Kakashi, Miss XD, because they're giant on my screen right now. Hog Hunter, Jade, Sour Lad. Boom, done. Look at that. I named all 12 dudes I know. Anyway. Dobby, you're up next. Dobby, are you ready for what you're gonna get? You should have already seen this. You should have seen this coming. Dobby, for those who don't know, is the Dinky Foundation. They're the Dinky Foundation inventory control. And Kakashi steals gel pens. We here at the Dinky Foundation are missing all of our gel pens because Kakashi keeps stealing them. But Dobby, in this case, is the inventory control. So I am assigning Dobby pens. Also, at this angle, it looks like Miss XD is wearing that little hat. Somebody screenshot this and send this to Miss XD. Miss XD, you like your little fucking beanie hat, you fucking dork? You didn't name me. Listen, I named 12 dudes. Oh, Hunter. Yay, I'm ready. I can count as a man. I control the inventory. I didn't steal anything. You can't prove it. Fun fact, Wazzy steals Post-it notes. Not only did I steal Post-it notes, I stole regular notepads and also spiral notebooks. I stole everything from my old job that wasn't nailed down. That's what you get when you control the inventory. Anyway, I'm assigning you pens. Please enjoy the penis. You are now welcome in the Pen 15 Club. Which is a real club. Google it. Oh, man. I'm a monster. They keep doing experiments on me. I love that sometimes I make up Wazzy facts and they're still true. Enjoy the what? Hold up a second. Wait, what? Wait, what are you talking about? What are you guys holding up about? Nothing's going on here. Anyway, it's time for Jade. And I don't know who the fuck Jade is. Jade, I am going to assign you an ID. This is... Jade, you have lost your identification. You've lost your identity. Nice. Your identity has been stolen. We're stealing your identity. Also, hi, Bastion. Thanks for the raid. Pen 15 bought the Mile High store. Who's Jade? The PA gang strikes again. I specifically took the Pennsylvania one for the PA gang. I'm assigning Jade to somebody else's identity. This is Andrew Jason Sample from Pennsylvania. I assign you now Pennsylvanian. That's Jade's assignment. Also, hi Raiders. I'm assigning you Lost Things today because it's fun. And this is what I do with my life. I've made a community and now I saddle them with burdens. Like Goosebump books and new identities. Anyway, this one's for Jade. This is an ID/identity because I didn't know what to put for it, so technically it's both. You can lose your ID and then somebody can steal your identity from your ID. So, There you go, Jade. Please enjoy your new identity as Andrew Sample. I don't know who Jade is. I only know Andrew Sample. Question about the worm that I'm drawing. Is there something specific about Banani's worm? I'm not sure what it's supposed to be other than just red and blue. It's a cat, I think. Let me look. Hold on. You're on Banani. Hold on, let me pull up my worm folder. Yeah, it's just a cat. That, my friend, is a cat. That's a cat. That's a bird. That's a worm. That's blocks. That's a worm. That's a worm with a robot antenna head and static eyes. That's a worm. That's a worm. That's a butterfly worm. That's a worm. That's a cat worm. That's a worm with a straw stuck in it. That's a worm with its tail burnt. That's a worm with a fucking lute. That's a worm with hair. That's a worm with a bow tie. That's a worm with a scythe. You know, all that kind of stuff. Ma'am, that was a bear. That's a worm. Anyway, Jade, I am assigning you an identity. Please enjoy your new identity. Worms, we all have them. Yeah, exactly. Everyone here has worms. That's just how it is.
Nice.
A big white one too. Wait a minute. These are creative. You think I've ever been original? That's embarrassing for you. Went for a walk today. I had a nice time out. Only in the end, I realized I chafed my heel so badly it bled on my shoe. Ew. Including you, especially me. Alaskan is up next. Alaskan. I am going to assign you. Wait, hold on. Is it in purple or pink? This is purple. I am going to assign you Amelia Earhart. Alaska gets a whole ass white woman. Yes. Ooh, keys. Alaskan, I'm assigning you an Amelia Earhart. A woman, a famous woman who flew aircrafts and then, like, disappeared. She just said, fuck that. She was important for being a woman who could fly planes. They used to let women do that. Now they don't. She might have died to coconut crabs. She might have. We don't know. She might have even died near Alaska. We don't blend Miss XD. I got my new GPU. Okay, for you, Bastion. Amelia Earhart is badass. She flew around the world and shit. And also, look at how pretty she is. She's so, like, fuck. Incredible old-timiness. She's proof that you can trust women to do things. She looks so sad in this photo. I think she's just tired of people taking pictures of her. I feel like this was one of those things where they're like, Amelia, let us get another picture of you, Amelia. That's how I feel. She knew. First woman to unsuccessfully fly the Atlantic. Didn't she get eaten by crabs? Fried ice cream. Listen, things happened to her. Things happened to her. I don't know what to tell you. She may have got eaten by crabs. Maybe she just crashed. Maybe she lived and gave many children. We'll never know. But I'm assigning you Amelia Earhart. Please enjoy Amelia Earhart. Nugget is up next. Wait, I gotta see if Pinky was here. Was Pinky here? Oh, good, Pinky's here. Then I'm not gonna assign you what I'm gonna assign Pinky later. Like I said, I kind of have things in my mind for certain people. I didn't pre-assign anybody, but I did definitely. Oh, I gotta change my outfit. What? I did definitely have some ideas. Crab people. Again, if you guys know other streamers doing it better, please help me. Nugget, wait, hold on, I'm confused. What did I write? Oh, okay. Nugget, I have decided. No. Yeah, I have decided. Nugget, I have decided. You are going to lose your temper. You, Nugget, have lost your temper. That is your lost item. You're losing your head. Head explode. I'm losing my mind. That's not it. This is temper. Joe, it annoys me when the media makes a big deal out of something because a woman did it. Huge media push about women being like breaking the sheep shearing record. They neglect to mention it's the women's record. The stream just cut. We lost Wazzy. Did we? Am I dead? I have 0 drop frames. Wazzy has lost media? If you're dead, then I'm dead. I still hear you. Well, I guess it's just Totodile. We lost Totodile. Anyway, Nugget, I'm assigning you temper. Keep it in check, buddy. Keep it the fuck in check. Keep it the fuck in check, alright?
Knock, knock, fucker.
That's how it goes. Anyway, welcome to the crew. Oh, God. A name I'm gonna mispronounce. Oh, fuck. Okay, everybody hold on to your fucking asses. Welcome to the crew. Nikoru-san? Nikru-san. I have no idea how to pronounce this. Hello, Nick-san! Fuck! I have no idea. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Nico Rusan. Maybe it's Nico Rusan. Holy shit, I didn't even think of that one. I have no idea how to pronounce this. Well, be careful with that pronunciation. I'm trying my best out here. Nico is fine. Perfect. My cousin, Nico. Welcome. Oh, man. Anyway, we're on Kakashi Lover. Hi, Nico. I'm assigning people lost things. This is a weird stream where I take my beloved crew, which is you guys, and I assign you things because I can. And who are you to stop me? Don't worry about me. Things are weird here. I can't explain everything that's going on real quickly in a short thing. So if you see something and you're like, what the fuck is happening? I probably don't know what's happening either. Kakashi, I have decided your lost thing that you are going to lose, your item of loss is going to be lost the show. Mostly because, like, I didn't put, like, a leg on here. I didn't be like, oh, you lost your foot. I thought that was, like, you know, I didn't want to, like, yeah, we do lose parts of our body, but, I don't even know what this show is about. I remember people being real jazzed about it, but, I'm just gonna leave it with you here. I'm just gonna leave you the Lost DVD. I thought about putting a leg on here and being like, I've lost my leg or I've lost my toe, but then I was like, no, I've already got hearing and stuff. Was he losing the game? Maybe you already did. Does losing brain cells count? Maybe it already did. Well, damn, Wazzy, you're still so old, you still say jazzed. I know we're supposed to be saying I'm really chubbed up about things now, I know. I know the language has changed. Language has changed, and I have not changed with it. Okay. I sneezed it off screen. If you were like, Wazzy, you just muted. Yes, I did. Because I was sneezing off screen and you don't gotta worry about it. That's between me and God. I think I've ever heard anyone say chubbed up for something. Wow, Wazzy, watching you sure gets me clubbed up. We're going to the club? So next is Big White Bear. And Big White Bear, I'm assigning you something different today. I'm assigning you small white ear pods. I'm assigning you losing your headphones. This is one of the most commonly lost objects of all time, is headphones. Next to keys. Next to keys, it's headphones, especially now that they're tiny and shitty. So I am assigning you fucking headphones. I don't like these kind of headphones. I'm a big old round my head. Don't key me. I'm a big old like actual on my head fucking earphone kind of person. I don't like shit in my ears. Shit in my ears pisses me off. I don't like that. That's bullshit to me. I don't like it. I'm not. I like big headphones. Anyway, Big White Bear, I'm assigning you little white iPods or whatever they're. Well, I guess they're not called iPods. That's good. I don't like earphones that much either. They never fit right. I have to wear AirPods upside down. I hate that. Pisses me off how easily you can lose these fuckers. I know. So I'm assigning you them. I don't use them because they're too expensive. Listen. That's just how it is. Anyway, it's time for Almighty. Yeah. Almighty, I'm gonna assign you Losing My Religion by REM. That is your loss. Is Losing My Religion. The song Losing My Religion. I'd play it for you right now, but we'd get copyright claimed. It's a great song. It is a good fucking song. You could tell at the end I was like, man, what else am I losing? And then Matt was like, what about Losing My Religion, the song? And I was like, fuck, that's so good. Why didn't I think of that? I was real pissed. So this was actually Matt's suggestion. So, that fucking song, heard it so damn often on the school bus. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing monetization. That is true, Dinororia. That 100%. I would lose monetization. So therefore, I will assign you fucking royalty-free Losing My Religion, which is Wazzy version. Wazzy and Dino sing you Losing My Monetization. Do you think if I put super glue on my tongue, it would dry? I think it would take longer to dry than normal. But that's just my opinion. Mine is the leftover. I don't know if this fits. No, yours was Matt's suggestion when I was near the end. I was down here by butthole. And then these last ones I got Matt's help with. Because I was like, I don't even know what to do. Because, like, you could see I'm by here. By polybus and the anus, I was like, I don't know what else to put. And then Matt came along and was like, here's some fucking ideas. And I was like, thank God. Because I need at least 60 to get through 12 dudes. Just so that I have a whole bunch of spares. Anyway, Totodile is up next. And Totodile, I'm going to give you marbles. Don't steal Tiki Foundation glue just to eat it. I'll just look at it positive. If you look at two, decide what you fits me. No, don't play Donaroria! You're just gonna... Oh, it's giant pudding. You've made giant pudding. Well, here you go, Totodile. Here's some marbles. You've lost your marbles. Please enjoy your free marbles that you have lost. We're getting this done. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing good. We've got this. Dang, I've lost my marbles. I've never owned. I like marbles. There's lots of things to lose. That's not pudding, that's pudding. It's pudding. I promise you, it's pudding. You know what we should have done? I should have fucking taken away Big White Bear's wallet or fucking, credit cards so that they'd stop gifting subs. That's what I should have done. Super glue dries quicker than moisture. Oh, does it? I thought that was only Gorilla Glue. They're fun to put in your hand. They're fun to put in your mouth. Can you at least specify what you're talking about when you say shit like that, Totodile? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're on random NPC, and I'm going to take their fucking phone. I'm going to take their phone, and I'm going to... This is an actual genuine fear of mine. I don't like walking over grates. I don't know if you guys have this in your town, but in my town, we have big sewer grates in the city. And I don't like walking over those because I'm always afraid that I'm going to drop my fucking phone down them. I'm always afraid something's going to drop off me and fall down one of them fucking sewer grates, and I don't like the concept of it. So every time I walk over any of them, I hold on to it. You can't take my phone. I don't have it anyways. Well, guess what? Boom. It's gone. We're not Persona 3-ing anyone here. It's actually funny, Wazzy. Random doesn't even have a phone. He has a flip phone. Well, they're about to lose it. I want a superpower, man, away from my subconscious. What? What are you talking about? Either way, I'm taking your phone. Like Pennywise, I'm going to come out of the sewer and steal your phone. I thought the worms in the pockets on your model was leaves. I was wondering who threw you in a bush. No, I have worms. Listen, I have worms there. I've got worms all over me. I got worms. We had cracks in the ground after a drought, and that would take your phone. That scares me. I'm always scared to drop shit in a hole I can't get it back from. Just imagine like a big old hole. Just take it away. Your lost items. Can you fucking imagine what that would be like? Wazzy fact, she lets an envelope of raffle ticket entries. That is not true. She has worms in a pocket full of puke. If you lose something, jump in the hole after it. Listen, Shameless, I'm an idiot, but I'm not that big of an idiot. I'm going to be honest. If I had a child and somebody snatched that child, I don't think I would run after that child. I think I would be like, well, fun times with that one. How do you lose your hole? Mend butt crack? No, don't worry. We'll get there when we get there, everybody. Wazzy, how did you know your veins and nerves are like millions of worms operating in your body? Pull an Undertale, you coward. Jump in that hole. I'm not jumping in the hole! Anyway, we are on Cookie. Cookie? You're still gentle. You haven't been mean to me. You're still nice and gentle to me, so I'm going to give you a mitten. I'm gonna say you are a lost mitten. Now, if you're not from Canada or one of the other places that get cold, you don't know how devastating this is to lose a fucking mitten. Um, Damn, that shit's cold. And have you ever tried to put your entire both your hands into one mitten? Have you ever walked home doing a pray motion because your toddler ass lost a fucking mitten and it's too fucking cold, and so you're like, son of a bitch. And now you gotta put your fucking both hands in one mitten and walk home like that? Yeah, it sucks ass. Don't come to Canada and lose your fucking mitten. It's it's an ass experience. It's a fuck ass experience. I wouldn't recommend it.
Can you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
Matt still pins Wazzy's mittens to her jacket. No, my mittens are just always in my jacket pocket, so I know where they are. My gloves never stretched enough to do that. You should just have smaller hands. You should just have smaller hands. Anyway, Viking Sasquatch is up next. So I think we should do this. Viking Sasquatch, are you ready for your assignment? I'll replace everything you love with Filet-O-Fish if you don't take that back. They're distracted enough to restrain you for P3, and then that means nobody is paying attention to me. Yeah, have baby hands like Wazzy. Viking, I am assigning you the Mary Celeste. Now, here is the thing. You're like, that's a ship, Wazzy. Ships get lost all the time. No, here's the fun thing about the Mary Celeste. The ship itself didn't go missing. We still have the Mary Celeste. The ship itself is still there. Every goddamn motherfucker on that ship went missing. Every motherfucker, the entire crew of the Mary Celeste, all the passengers, everybody on it went fucking missing. It remains unsolved. Nobody was ever found. It was a merchant brigantine, famously discovered deserted and adrift in the Atlantic Ocean on December 4th, 1872. It was Canadian built and American registered. And every single motherfucker on this ship disappeared. What do they think happened? Most think that they abandoned them. But the last entry was in November 25th. So there you go. That's your assignment, is the Mary Celeste. I'm so #educational. We got to put educational on these streams. You guys come in and you learn fun things about the Mary Celeste and Mary Toft. And I need to find a third disturbing Mary to scar you guys with, but we'll figure it out. Isn't it obvious? Sirens ate all the sailors. I'm out. I've got D&D. I'll tell you if we fuck up. That's right. The crew of the Mary Celeste was abducted by a Sasquatch. Professor Wazzy, show me the Mosaic Woman. You'll learn about the Mosaic Woman in a minute. That's not a Mosaic Woman. That's Sappho. We'll get there when we get there. Like all of this, we'll get there when we fucking get there. Anyway, it's time for McWiggles. McWiggles, are you ready? What do I want to give McWiggles? Professor Wazzy, may I go to the bathroom? It's can I go to the bathroom? You need a hall pass. Sappho, as in the first lesbian? Yes! We'll talk about it when we get there! No, it's not. In my classroom it is. Well, can I get a hall pass, or you can get a hall piss? Wazzy, when can I sleep? Right now. Wazzy, where is Atlantis? Right here, you dumb motherfucker! Right here! God! Right in between Jimmy Hoffa and a long-lost relative! Atlantis! Fuck! We'll get to Jimmy Hoffa when we get to Jimmy Hoffa. Anyway, we're on McWiggles. And you know what, McWiggles? I am going to assign you another fun history one. Are you guys all fucking ready for this? I am going to assign you... I'm going to butcher this, so get ready. Do you have Harambe? No. Atlantis is in Minnesota. No, the fuck it's not. I'm assigning you this one right here. Stop striking me. I'm doing important shit. No. Can you fucking work with me here? Thank you, MS Paint, you piece of shit. I'm assigning you the Vonyik manuscript translation. This right here. This is the name I'm pronouncing manuscript. Vonyich. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a manuscript that's not been decoded. That's why the translation is lost. It's a fucking, listen. It's codex. What do I know about it? Hold on, I gotta look up it. I know it's got floral and shit. It's been carbon dated to the earliest 15th century. The origins, authorship, and purpose of the manuscript are still debated, but currently scholars lack the translations and the context needed to either properly entertain or eliminate any of the possibilities. Hypotheses range from a script for natural language or constructed language, an unreadable code, cipher, or other form of cryptography, or perhaps a hoax reference work. So I'm assigning you not the manuscript itself, but the translation for it. I think I have the PDF of the manuscript. Watching before the stream. Fuck, I could only think of 3 funny things that you could lose. Google, what else is lost? No, I did this 2 weeks ago. I Googled lost things. Listen, this one I thought myself. Listen, I thought of some of these myself. Trust me. Trust me, some of these I thought myself. Anyway, our boy Bitsblight is up next, and you know exactly what I'm fucking assigning him. I'm just gonna sit here until he looks at the screen and acknowledges as what I'm assigning him. Ken Wazzy thought? I can thought. Is the vomiting losing your lunch? It is. Thank you so much, Navy Blue. Are you giving me loss? I am giving you loss, buddy. I'm assigning bits lost.png or JPG. I don't know what actually they save the file format as for their webcomic. However, bits, I'm assigning you classic Control-Alt-Delete webcomic loss. Why? Because this is so memeable. It's so incredibly old and memeable, just like Bits. It's an old memeable thing. And much like Bits, there's tragedy in its comedy. Somebody remake this as Bits. This is Bits losing his sanity. I love you, Bits. I'm giving you, bruh. I'm giving you loss. You will sit there and you will like it. I am assigning you loss. This goddamn worm is too big. Deep down, I know Bits is actually excited. I was like, who will be most delighted to receive loss as their lost item? And, I decided it would be Bits. I was like, yeah, Bits will enjoy this. Bits will be like, I am a fucking meme. He wakes up in the morning and he looks at himself and he goes, I'm a meme. No, I hate this. No, you love it. You love it and you love me and you love the concept of me assigning you loss. What are you talking about? I'm not assigning you a miscarriage, bro. You've never been pregnant, nor can you get pregnant. I'm not assigning you that. I'm assigning you the concept of the comic loss. Some of these are broad concepts, like the city of Atlantis or Seth Green's Bored Apes. No, I hate this. We talked about this, Wazzy. Did we? I don't remember ever talking about a baby with you. Bits, I will not have your baby, my friend, my dude, my guy, my non-binary pie. I refuse to be your sad boy fanfiction. Toxicure is cursing people with miscarriages. That's fucked up. Sexphobic Wazzy, not letting people get pregnant. Hey, you can get pregnant if you want. I'm just not getting pregnant with Bits' baby. That's gonna be one mentally fucked up baby. If me and Bits had a baby, do you know how much therapy that baby would need? Do you know how much therapy me and Bits need? Now imagine a baby of me and Bits. Just imagine that poor child. Just imagine. That poor baby. You guys can have all the babies you want. I'm not having nobody's baby. I'm not doing the baby tango. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not wiping anybody else's ass. Hey Liam, I'm gonna remember that one. How loads read to Mpreg. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Bits, do you want to have my baby? I didn't think about that. I forgot. All roads do lead to Mpreg. Bits, do you want my baby? Do you want to get Mpreg with my baby? Is Kaiser drawing people pregnant again?
Tallest man you've ever
A
seen?
Bitsy Kirk kid would have worse life than Naruto without ramen. We don't need babies when we have Wazzy. No, sorry, I got distracted. We're getting there. We're getting on the list. Don't worry. Don't worry. There's 27 people still on the list. Can't get pregnant solution. Just get somebody else pregnant. Matt, don't fucking tattle on Matt. I'm trying to see if if Bits wants to get pregnant with my baby. Sourlag goes, stop. My mods are telling me to stop. My brain is saying.
No shoes, no bangle.
My brain is saying this can work. We're gonna make a baby that needs. This baby can hold so much therapy. Oh look, my buddy Ophelia's here. Ophelia, do you want to get in on this Mpreg, baby? Do you want to make... Stop hitting me. I need to say this. Do you want to make a baby with the most amount of needed therapy? Because me and Bits are going to make a baby with the most needed therapy. Anyway, Bits, I love you. I love you and I respect you. Bits, I love and respect you, and you're gonna make our son and or daughter and or child a very proud daddy. Sorry, I choked in my own mouth a little bit because I had to call Bits daddy. Anyway. A part of being child 3 makes you think I want to help my friend's Mpreg baby. I don't fuck with Fpreg either. I hate it here. We're trying to get the most amount of mentally fucked up people to make a baby. Anyway, we're on Dino-Roria, if you guys haven't guessed from where the screen has been for the past 5 minutes. If you guys are like, why are we zoomed in on Jurassic Park: The Lost World? Well, you fucking know that I'm assigning this to Dino-Roria. Dino-Roria, I assign you Jurassic Park: The Lost World. Specifically just The Lost World. Min-maxing trauma dump for that baby. Let's kiss the camera. Good night, everyone. Says a joker, there are really people that are into Mpreg. I don't know. There might be. I don't know. I'm not one of those people. I'm not into anything. I'm into ruining Bits' life slowly and surely. I'm out. The only reason I'm here, the whole reason I'm a streamer is two things. One, to convince people that my friend Takuno, who shows up on stream very rarely, likes feet. That's one reason I want to be internet famous. The second reason is to make Bits slowly lose his mind. Those are the two reasons I stream and come live in front of 12 dudes. Is to make people, just to make my friends regret being friends with me. Basically what I'm saying is when you guys are welcome to my fucking snow globe, you stupid idiots. I'm gonna shake this fucking globule as fast and as vigorously as I want. And you motherfuckers just gotta sit there in your little snow globe and get jupled around and go boing, 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 boing off all the edges of this snow globe. Anyway, sorry, I had to sneeze off screen. Evil Wazzy, I'm assigning you a miscarriage. I'm not! I'm assigning him the comic loss. Hey, Wazzy, did you see a certain game hit record for the most game of the year notifications? I did! Fucking Expedition Sweep. For once, I'm glad I said Mpreg and chant in chat. Anyway, we're on Lost World for Dino-Roria. Please enjoy your Chris Pratt. Anyway, carrying on from ruining Bits' life. I'm gonna get an angry text later. I know it. I'm gonna fucking open up my phone and there's just gonna be like an angry emoji. I love my friends. I really do. But if I'm not torturing them, how will they know I love them? Crew, I'm only here to torture you guys. Did you guys know you actually all are dead and are in purgatory and I am torturing you right now? I am your little purgatory torturer. I'm your torturer, as we call me in the industry, torturer. Anyway, Aztec is up next. And you know what? Aztec, my friend, as somebody who speaks multiple languages, I'm going to assign you words. You have lost the words. You know when you pause and you go, the son of a bitch. Because Aztec is bilingual, maybe even trilingual. I've never asked Aztec if they could speak more than 2 languages. But every bilingual person I know, they constantly they forget more words than me because they're so busy translating and having 2 thought cycles going on in their head that they just get jumbled up. So that's why I'm assigning you words. You are at a loss for words, Aztec. Was he wanting to Mpreg friends with trauma and Chris Pratt being digitally edited into Jurassic Park Lost World? Why is my son getting Mpregged? So you're telling me you're Satan? No, I'm better because I'm the purgatory Satan, which is like Parakin or something. Bacon. They forget words more because they know more words. Exactly. I'm bilingual. I speak English and Spanish. Also, Aztec says, I know yes languages. See? It's true, and I'm right. Sometimes in these, I'm just 100%. I'm antilingual. Sometimes in these, I'm just very accurate. I'm like a fortune teller. These are my little tarot cards. These are my little tarot cards, and I'm out here assigning you things like goosebump books and uh other shit. Anyway, I'm gonna assign something to Incrediballoons that they are going to get mad about. Was he being a cunning linguist? I am. I'm not bilingual. I'm bisexual. I know a bitch. Anyway. I'm assigning Incrediballoons glasses. You're going to lose glasses. Could they be sunglasses? Could they be your actual glasses? Could they be somebody else's glasses? Congratulations, you are Velma. You can't see without my glasses. I'm assigning you. Rude, but likely. It's probably happened more than twice this week. Probably more than twice this week you have lost your glasses. Stop trying to jingle keys, you shan't distract me. Dr. Cowbell says, I'm getting blinder every day. Anyway, we are on ads right now, so I gotta fucking think of something to talk about. Will I pre-assign people things in the background? Because I'm a grown woman and we got 2 minutes, and I know everybody's gonna be like, Wazzy, there's like 1,000, there's over 1,000 subs. There's only 12 dudes and there's 1,000 subs. There's no way that that anybody's hit by ads, but we don't know that. We don't know that. So we just gotta wait. We just gotta sit and wait. And that's okay, you know. Was it, can you tell Bits to not kill me? No, he should get to bite someone as a treat. Listen, hi, I'm Wazzy B Toxic here, and we've been out of the pandemic now for like 2 years. We're not fully out of, like, COVID is still a thing that exists, and you should still get vaccinated for it. We don't have to worry about it as hard anymore. You should still get vaccinated for things, and you should also wash your hands. But I think we could bite people again. I think we should get back to biting people. Yeah, I think it's legally okay to bite people again. I think we should do it. I think we should do it. I'm biting Liam. How much vaccine would you have to take in order to get the actual disease and the vaccination is trying to prevent? Actually, the vaccine won't give you the disease, you fucking degenerate. What it does is it gives basically like a prototype kind of thing. It puts a little like a little virus in you, but it's not the actual virus. It puts a little thing in you, and your red blood cells or white blood cells, I don't know who do the actual ass kicking, but one of the blood cells sees it and goes, fuck that bitch, we gotta kill it. And all the other blood cells come up and beat the shit out of it. And then, so that way, if you actually do get the illness, the blood cells go, it's that fucking guy! And they run up and they beat the shit out of it. I thought it was a microdose of the actual virus. No, it's inert. Basically what it does is it just gets all your blood cells to beat the shit out of it. So that if you do actually get the disease, your blood cells know all the cool kung fu moves to beat the shit out of it. So like, it's like, yo, you, like, if it does, if you know the combo, like if it's like a Dark Souls boss. If you know the combo for a Dark Souls boss, you can beat the Dark Souls boss. So, like, your blood cells are you, and the virus is the Dark Souls boss. And you, your blood cells, in this case you, the player, go against the Dark Souls boss and are like, I already know your moves. Fuck you. I'll fuck you up. That's how it goes. Anyway, that's how vaccines work. You won't get the actual disease from what the fuck? I just clicked something and then everything on my screen disappeared. Are we still live? We're still good? Okay, cool. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna hydrate, but new Dark Souls boss, coronavirus. Wazzy's next video is gonna be a Magic School Bus episode with Miss Frizzle's drunk Canadian cousin. I'm not drunk. I am unfortunately getting sick. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice, but it's happening. It's just what's happening. So what happens if I get 17 vaccines at once? You become more powerful. Then no one can strike you down. Anyway, let's go on to Sir K. Sir K! We're back from ads. Egg is coming out on Wednesday. Angel's egg on Wednesday. I don't know what you're talking about, Lycanthrope. You're getting sick? Well, stop getting sick. I'm trying! It happens every CREWVEMBER. Every fucking CREWVEMBER, despite my best efforts. Anyway. Sir K, I'm assigning you Raiders of the Lost Ark. Am I assigning you just the Lost Ark? No. I'm assigning you the whole damn movie. I'm assigning you the movie, The Lost Ark. Raiders of it. Here you go. Why? Because the Ark is the Ark of the Covenant. So, it's technically the Ark of the Covenant. Wasi got me sick. Wasi, wear a mask with her nearly 50 of us here. No, there's not! There's 12! I have 24 requests! There's no way there's more than 12 dudes here. Wasi, you bitch, you got me sick. No, I didn't! If anything, I hit you with my car. Anyway, time for Soren. And Soren, I know what you're thinking. Wazzy, why are you trusting me with this? The thing is I don't trust you with this. I trust that you are my friend and that you will aim it away from me. That's what I am doing. So I am assigning you a drone. Did you know every year millions of drones go missing? Personal and military. They go missing. Where are all those drones? They're in trees. They're at the bottom of the ocean. Most of them are at the bottom of the ocean. But drones get lost a lot. If you want a free drone, just go swimming. You'll probably get a free drone. I have them. I have the drones. One dude for each finger. Almighty, I don't have 6 digits on any hand. I just want to say that. Where are you, drone miss? Why can't I find you? I'm specifically talking little drones on this one. But I do know military drones have gone missing. That seems like a thing that happens a lot. But I trust you, not in the sense that you won't injure somebody. I trust you in the sense that you won't hit me with it. It's not so much I trust you with the implementation. I trust you to not hit me. I need to leave and get ready for work. Bye, everyone. Bye, Char. Your assignment will be in the Discord after stream. Don't worry. We're almost there. All right, Jimmy, are you ready? Jimmy, I'm assigning you data. Why? Because you're like 12 or whatever the fuck. You're like 12 or something. You don't even know. You were probably one of them iPad babies. You probably don't know how to rotate a PDF. I'm going to assign you data because I don't think you know how to work a computer. I think you've been doing touch screens all your life. I don't think you know how to properly put your hands on a keyboard. You're assigning them a character for Star Trek? Yes. I can't read that, so I assume you want it to be Mpreg. No, listen. We already talked about Bits Mpreg. We're going to make one fucked up baby. That baby's going to need so much therapy. Half toddler, half bird. That baby's going to need so much therapy. It's going to be great. Bits, who do you want to adopt our illegitimate Mpreg baby? Taking bets on what Wazzy assigns herself. Don't you worry. I'm assigning myself something normal and cool. Anyway, we're on Char, which sucks because I was trying to get to them before they had to leave, but unfortunately they had to leave. And what suspicious timing. I'm actually going to roll in here and assign them the Sapphire set. And I know what you're thinking. It sounds like they're having fun. Makes Phoenix Wolf do it. I know what you're thinking. What is the Sapphire set, Wazzy? Well, do you remember recently when there was a break-in at the Louvre? Do you guys remember that? When they just kind of pretty much strolled in like they were workers and stole a whole bunch of shit? The Sapphire set was part of that. This beautiful Sapphire set was part of the recent stealing from the Louvre. Where was Char during the Louvre stealing? I don't know. We may never know. That's a mystery that we should really bring up with Char. Maybe Char knows where the Sapphire set is. I gotta bounce by Wazzy. Gotta binge more X-Men. Can I get an abortion? Was he out here dropping my trip to France on stream? Let's make the worm even larger. No, let's not. What about me? We're working on it. Phoenix Wolf, you already got that. You can lose a menorah? This is actually special menorah. This is actually the second temple menorah. And we'll talk about that when we get there. Again, war makes us lose a lot of shit. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm going to sneeze again. Hold on. Wait a minute. Is my mute button not working? Fuck. Well, that's fine. Okay. Well, carrying on then. I'm more interested in contraceptives. We heard you blow your nose. Yes, because I didn't want to sneeze. I'm so sorry you guys had to hear that. I tried to mute, but Stream Deck told me to go fuck myself. So, cool. Cool. All right. Was it going to buy fireworks and explode them? I already told you, you're going to set yourself on fire. Anyway, on to Don't Jump. Don't jump. I'm going to assign you a lost relative. Not specifically on Grunkle that got sent to another dimension. But just in general, a lost relative. Maybe a long lost aunt. Maybe a cousin. Maybe... We don't know. We just don't know. It could be anything, really. You could lose anything. Stanford the goat. You could lose anything right now. Also, I'm sorry you're still stuck at work, Viking. I don't know how you can do that. Give us more whimsical, high-profile heists, please. On a Stan-related note, I have a joke. Oh, no. You're part of the Pides family? Holy shit. I still don't know how those two are related to Dipper and Mabel. They're great uncles. So their baby brother had kids. And that kid had kids, and that was Dipper and Mabel. So it's like once removed kind of thing. So it's like there was the two twins, and then there was the baby. So that was the Stans and the baby. And then the baby had a baby, much like Prague Bits. And then that baby's was what was them. The baby brother is too much of a loser for screen time. Exactly. We don't care about them. They're not interesting. Anyway, I assign you a long-lost relative. Please enjoy your long-lost relative. Yo, Giraffe Worm, Wazzy, how be the weekend? It's fucking Monday, buddy! Fun fact, Uncle Stan's ex-wife is Ida from Owl House. Yeah, Maryland. Wazzy, can I be the master of Mpreg? No. Oh, giraffe mode is gone. It hits once in a while. When they redeem giraffe mode, it hits. And then it goes away. Anyway, Sebastian's up next. Sebastian, are you ready for your assignment? I mean, the weekend wasn't that long ago. That's true. I caught a lot of Pokemon. It was a Pokemon day. There was a Pokemon Fest, and they put out that Impidimp. And I got me one shiny Impidimp. And it was great. But I also did other shit. I tried my best. I got one shiny Impidimp while I was doing my fucking chores. I had to go grocery shopping. Remember when I told you guys that I was in the Canadian Tire? And then Matt was like, Wazzy, I'll lead because you get distracted in the Canadian Tire. And I gotta lead. And I went, okay. And then, that's what happened. That's what happened. Shiny importance. Celibacy. By the way, I'm not trying pregnant worm Bits. I don't think Bits would be okay with that. I don't think he'd be okay with that either. He is often unamused by my shenanigans, I will say. Anyway, Sebastian's up next. And here's one I really want to talk about. Sebastian, I assign you Seth Green's Bored Apes. That's right. And I know what you're thinking. What do you mean, Seth Green's Bored Apes? And I will show you the exact tweet that makes me laugh every time I think about it. Hold on, I gotta find it. It's so funny. It's so fucking funny to me. I'm glad he lost his fucking Bored Apes, but there's a tweet he made. Hold on. It makes me laugh. I love when shitty things happen to shitty people. Hold on. he said a tweet that was like, my apes, they're gone. And it's the funniest fucking thing. It makes me laugh every time I fucking see it, because I love shitty people having shitty things happen to them. I can't find the actual things where he says, my ape gone. But I at least found this where it goes, well, friends, it happened to me. I got fished and had 4 NFTs stolen. Please don't buy or trade these while I work to resolve. Looks like you bought a stolen ape. Hit me up so we can fix it. Not only did he lose his apes, he got fished for his apes. Someone stole his apes. And that's incredible and makes me so happy. I love when rich, shitty people lose their fucking shit. Bruh. All my apes gone. Was it about 250K in losses? Yes. Good. I'm glad. Oh no, my non-fungible was funged. I know, isn't it great? I fucking hate NFTs so much. This is incredible. Anyway, I love this story so much. So, they're funging your monkeys. They are funging your monkeys, and they are stealing them. And maybe Sebastian stole those monkeys. We'll never know. He funged them monkeys. It's great. I never liked NFTs. They were really ugly. They were, and they're awful, and they're terrible, and we should feel glad when they're gone. Once he lost her hair. God damn it! I did lose my hair. All right. Baby Dr. Liam, you're up. Now, I bet you're wondering why I'm assigning you Tom Cardy, Dr. Liam. And there's a reason for that. The reason is, all I can think about from Tom Cardy is Have You Checked Your Butthole? And there's a spot in the song, Have You Checked Your Butthole? Where they go, I just lost my grandma. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Can you please not make a joke about how she's up my ass? Yeah, of course. And then he, something, and then it's, I'm not looking for a silly joke right now. What are you looking for? Honestly, just like a shoulder to cry on. Have you checked your butthole? Skeet up, butthole. Anyway, so I'm assigning you Lost Grandma. And I put Tom Cardy to remind me that it's Lost Grandma. But you'll notice that this Tom Cardy is not the Tom Cardy from Have You Checked Your Butthole? This is actually Tom Cardy from Hey, I Don't Work Here. But this is Tom Cardy dressed as an old woman in Hey, I Don't Work Here. I went and grabbed this screenshot specifically because it's Tom Cardy's impression of an old woman, which reminds me of Grandma. Yeah, what are you looking for? So I'm assigning you losing your grandma. Oh my God, how did you know I lost my grandma? Because I'm psychic. I told you, these are like tarot cards to me. Layers on layers there. Really layers on layers. Hi, Moon! Also, Ace. I'm assigning you hat. Enough said. Enough said. We're not going to get into it too deep. We're not gonna sit here and take layers on layers of shit when I assign you hat. You're going to lose your hat. Lose your hat. Psychic Wazzy gives person marbles. More at 11. I remember a FNAF game, Project Candyland, that was going to be released, and it didn't, and it has become an NFT. That sounds awful. Did someone lose their butthole yet? No, but we're getting there. Time for skipping alarm. I'm going to assign someone butthole, and they're not going to be happy about it, but listen. They're just gonna have to listen to me. I could see them on the list. And it's just gonna happen. Anyway, time for skipping alarm. And skipping alarm, I'm gonna give you a hiker. Lost in the woods. Just, this guy don't know how to read a map. Hikers get lost in the woods all the time. They always have to make little hideaway dudes for them. They're like, ah, fuck, has anyone lost their virginity yet? No, virginity's not on the list. Respect is, though. I'm assigning you a hiker. Should have been the song from Frozen 2. No! Going into the unknown, my ass. Next up is Ballistic Beast. And Ballistic Beast, I'm gonna assign you a cat. Cats are always running away and shit. Dogs get lost too. I guess you can make an argument and be like, well, Wazzy, what if it's just pets? Pets get lost all the time. Nah, cats get lost way more. This is a thing I'm about to say, and I'm gonna, like, listen. Cancel me for this all you want. Your cat should not be allowed outdoors. You should not have outdoor cats. Cats should be in the house where they're well taken care of, and they are like loved and not able to decimate bird populations and not able to get hit by cars or be put in danger or bite people or anything. Cats should be indoors where they're safe. Barn cats and shop cats, those are also indoors. Shop cats are kept in the shop where it is nice and safe. Barn cats are kept in a heated barn. Listen, cats should be indoors. Unless they're feral, keep your cat inside. Exactly. If you've got Mitzi or some shit, and you've got a collar on Mitzi, also, a side note, you should also not declaw your cats. Unless your cat came to you declawed. And if your cat is declawed, for the love of fuck, leave them indoors. God! Also, no collars. I am a big proponent of no collars, but I understand lots of people like collars. And like to have bells on cats. I don't, because man, I don't like that shit. But that's just my personal opinion. I'm not gonna like criticize anybody who's like, I've got this cute collar for my cat. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't give a shit. I just won't personally do it to my cats because like I'm just like, you know, I don't like the ringing bell for A. I don't like to know where they are when they're doing shit. And secondly, I just don't like it rubbing against their neck or anything. It's fine. I'm not saying you shouldn't have pets or anything. I'm just saying. Anyway, that's Ballistic Beats. Cancel me for this if you want. Says the most lukewarm take I've ever heard in my life. Listen, some people get really uppity about that. I can say some shit that, like, listen, I saw a post on Tumblr recently, like, where somebody was like, this would have got me canceled on Tumblr, like, 4 years ago, but this is a real thing. And it's like, yeah, sometimes people do get really, as a person who gets really invested into things that are important, that are not important, you know, that's how it is. If my cat's lost, people aren't gonna find the chip in their thigh. Humans, stop doing wrong by your cats. Who's putting cream on their cats? Don't put butter on shorts. Don't butter shorts. If somebody knows what I'm talking about, please verify so that I don't sound insane saying please don't butter jorts. Quick question, are collars bad? I wouldn't say collars are bad. I wouldn't say they're bad. I'd say too tight of collars are bad. I would just say you should just make sure that, you know, your cat's collar is loose enough that it's not rubbing against their skin too much. I know, Ozzy, but you are insane. Why? I just zoned out. What is that about buttered jorts? You know, buttered jorts. Jorts, the cat. Jorts is an orange tabby cat that initially rose to internet fame in December 2001 in a viral Reddit thread discussing a purported workplace attempts to train him that included him being smeared with margarine. A Twitter account personifying Jorts and his fellow workplace cat Jean, as a supporter of organized labor, has since received recognition. According to the reports, to prevent jorts from being trapped indoors, the staff in the office space purchased a doorstop. Another staff member, named Pam, objectified to this. Then Pam compiled a list of training tasks for jorts in the office, which was met by disagreement by other staffs, who said that jorts would not learn due to his low intellect. When a member of the office staff asserted that you can't expect Jean's tortoiseshell smarts from Orange Cat jorts, Pam stated that this was perpetuating ethnic stereotypes by saying orange cats are dumb. Fun fact, orange cats are fucking stupid. I own one. Pam reportedly requested racial sensitivity training before agreeing to return to work. Jorts, Jean, and Pam were stated to be pseudonyms to preserve the anonymity of the workplace. Later, Jorts' Twitter account stated that Jorts and Jeans were the cat's real names. According to an update on Reddit, the events led to an involvement of human resources in the workplace. Discussion of human resources led to the discovery that Pam had been applying margarine to Jorts in an attempt to motivate him to groom himself more effectively. These events were anonymously posted in December 2021 to Reddit's Am I the Asshole subreddit. An agreement was ultimately reached to resolve the dispute. Critique linking Jort's lack of intelligence and apparent poor life skills as to the color of his coat was refuted by the chief medical officer at the San Diego Humane Society. Another fun fact about Jorts: Jorts got real. Jorts would pee in the sink. Jorts would join workers in the bathroom and pee in the sink, and they thought something was wrong to him. They took him to the vet, and it turned out he's just social. He's just a little social guy. And that's buttering your jorts, everybody. See, I'm so #educational. You guys are learning so much today. You're learning about the Mary Celeste. You're learning about jorts. You're learning about the Louvre. You're learning things. Oh, so it happened within the last 4 years. No wonder I've never heard about it. They margined poor jorts. Ooh, a staff member. Farewell, Ozzy. Bye, Liam. Butter jorts is being added to my ass-kicking outfit. As someone who has an orange cat myself, yeah, they can be a bit dumb. They're stupid. They're fucking stupid. I shall not go to sensitivity training about this. My orange cat is dumber than my not orange cat. I also have a tortoiseshell and an orange cat. And as Bits and Ophelia will attest to, the orange cat is fucking stupid. Anyway, Matt will also attest to that. He'll say she's a baby, but he'll also say, yeah, she's fucking stupid. Anyway, Lava King, you're up next. Are you ready? My cat's like me, and that's all I really want. I'm going to need to be nice to orange cats, or I'm going to have to send you to sensitivity training. Orange cat is not stupid. Your orange cat is stupid. My tuxedo is dumb as any orange. My cat is stupid. It's not her fault. She has visual disability. She does have a disability, but she's also fucking stupid. And this is the same cat who eats lint off the floor. This is the same cat that ate a piece of plastic, and I told her no, and then she ran upstairs and ate a secondary piece of plastic. She's great like that. She's incredible. Anyway... Lava King, I'm going to assign you. I'm going to butcher this. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm saving that one for somebody. I'm going to assign you that knowledge of the Library of Alexandria. All the knowledge we lost there. We had so much knowledge in a library and it burned. Hi, welcome back to Educational Wazzy. Let me teach you about things. I taught you about buttered shorts. Now, jorts, now about to teach you about the Library of Alexandria. The Library of Alexandria was in a place where they held a lot of knowledge. Hold on, I gotta Google some things real quick that has nothing to do with the Library of Alexandria. Alexandria. Google. It was in Egypt. And it had a lot of knowledge in it. And then they burned that shit down and it had like cool knowledge. It was in Alexandria, Wazzy. I know where that is. Basically, we as a civilization would probably be way more advanced now if it didn't get burned. It was apparently burned by Julius Caesar during the siege of Alexandria. Ancient writers said the fire spread and destroyed part of the library's collection. The library seems to be partially survived or been quickly rebuilt. Me after traveling back in time to visit the library. Also me traveling back in time to steal the books in the library. Julius Caesar. Things happened. I'm having a seizure. It's fine. No, I don't think we should call him Julius Caesar from now on. Listen, if you get that many stab wounds, you too could be Julius Caesar. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of knowledge in this shit, and it said that there wasn't copies of it. So if this is anything to tell you guys, maybe you should back up your files. Maybe you should back up your data. Maybe you should fucking back up shit. Maybe you should have copies of things so that you don't fucking Library of Alexandria yourself. How am I supposed to know where Alexandria is? That's not like if you were like Cairo, I'd be like, okay, that's probably Egypt. But like Alexandria, how am I supposed to know where that is? Kid, Backblaze subscription, not sponsored. It's actually a real way to do it. Like Caesar salad. I love Caesar salad. It's still in Egypt. That doesn't tell me where Alexandria is. You're just repeating the same word. Anyway, we're on to Sanguine. Get off my dick. We're on to Sanguine. Sanguine, my beloved, I am assigning you the lost city of Atlantis. This is Atlantis underwater. It's a whole city. I like to believe Atlantis was really a city, but just poorly built and did actually sink. I don't think it was advanced and crazy, as everybody thinks it is. I just think it was a poorly built city that just sunk into the ocean and they went, fuck! Shit! Tom! We need to invent OSHA! I think it was a real city, and I think somebody fucked up. I think it was real, and I think somebody fucked up. So at Sanguine, I am assigning you a city somebody fucked up on. We gotta build things better. Atlantis still exists. It's now called Atlanta. I mean, there's probably some islands that have sunk in recorded history. Maybe some chicken sees her salad. God damn it. I fuck up one word and I'm never going to hear the end of it. All right, Nick, are you ready? Nick, hold on. I'm assigning you your charger for your fucking phone. That's right. Fuck you. Goodbye to your fucking goddamn charger, idiot. Another one of the most lost items in airports, actually. You'd think it would be luggage, but no. Cease your seizure of my Caesar salad. Keep telling you, Atlanta isn't lost. It's right here in Germany, Pennsylvania, in my backyard. Atlantis was an island on the coast of Greece. They wrote about it. Oh, fuck, I've got hiccups. Oh no, my charger. Wazzy lost my charger. Fuck. Matt! I'm hiccuping. Hold on. I gotta get rid of these hiccups. The only way I know how. Fuck! Matt, help me.
I bet you're gonna hiccup again. I bet you're absolutely gonna hiccup again. Do it. Do it. I bet. I see it in your face. I see you want to hiccup again. You want to prove me wrong. You want fucking hiccup. Do it. Do it. Do it. Hiccup. 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 Do it.
Can you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
You're gonna hiccup again.
Whew. I think I'm good. Thank you.
Huh, there you go. You're welcome.
Sometimes you just need the hiccups bullied out of you. Sometimes if you have hiccups, you just need somebody to come bully you gently about your hiccups, and then you will have no hiccups anymore. I've had hiccups for 3 days and 3 weeks when I had a cold. Oh yeah? Yeah, do you need to get bullied about it? Sometimes you just gotta get bullied. Sometimes you just gotta get bullied about your hiccups, and then they go away. That's how it works. Anyway, on to our next assignment. I'm not a toddler. Literally needs to be burped by Matt. I wasn't burped, I was unhiccuped. You need to hyperfixate on the spasm to force them to stop. I need to hyperfixate on somebody bullying me. Anyway, up next, you guys should know what this is because this animation is coming up next week. So everybody prepare yourself. There's going to be a very important short coming up. This assignment is called Losing Your Lunch. This is Losing Your Lunch, and of course I'm going to assign this to Pinky. I'm free from work, but not responsibility. Come on, crew, we're going to the grocery store for milk. Oh my god, Sasquatch is leaving us for milk! To find the difference between being bullied to stop hiccuping and being burped. Being burped would be you get smacked on the back. You would be picked up and coddled and papped gently on the back to be like, listen, you can't bully me. I had colic as a baby. Don't assign me puke, Wazzy. How could you assign a guy puke, Wazzy? Pinky, you have some questionable food choices. I'm assigning you puke. I'm assigning you losing your lunch. I'm assigning you losing your lunch. Oh, hey, we haven't done this in a while. Sasquatch, when you get to the store, can you let us know? When we used to have somebody who...
You're not a real person.
When Jade would work at Walmart, Jade would let me do the Walmart closing. So you should let me you should put me on the speaker when you get to the store. Okay, cheese milk. Remember the gravy, Pinky? I'm currently cooking dinner for the house. Anyway, time for Sour Lad. Sour Lad, I'm assigning you the Lost City of Gold. It's the road to El Dorado. Am I saying there will maybe be 2 bisexual men and a horse? Maybe. Will there also be the thickest woman to start the thick woman in animation thing? Maybe. I could be assigning you anything. It's a mystery. But I'm assigning you El Dorado, the Lost City of Gold. Not necessarily the movie. Buy Panic. I assign you with Buy Panic. Something that never really goes away, actually. Oh, if it isn't Tonto the Betrayer. Tonto. Are you ready for your assignment, buddy? I remember Swift Leader going to McDonald's for something. No, Swift Leader went to the fucking donut to get store to get their hair done. They went to Dunkin' Donuts to get their hair cut. Anyway, you can't see it because goddamn the giant worm that you guys keep making bigger. Tonto the Betrayer, I'm assigning you the game. You just lost the game, buddy. Fun fact about me, I actually had my first gay moment while watching this movie. Good for you! It's a good movie. It's a good fucking movie. Anyway, you lost the game. Tonto. Traitor. Nocturnal, are you ready? Oh, fuck. I keep hitting the wrong button. Work with me, MS Paint. God damn it, Wazzy. It could have been worse, Picky. You could have got Butthole. Picky, you could have got Butthole. I don't know if I'm going to assign Butthole yet. Oh, I might, actually. I might, just because that person's not here. And he comes in and he always says the most worst questionable things to me. I know exactly who I'm assigning Butthole. I'm going to assign Nocturnal Hearing. Nocturnal, I'm going to assign you a loss of hearing. Mostly because, man, you're in the hospital all the time anyway. You might as well, you know, lose some other fun shit. It's a mystery. You have medical ailments. Maybe hearing loss is one of them. I don't know. You've got many illnesses. I don't know which one's which. So I'm going to do that. Oh, the lost butthole with cats. Shut up. Shut up. We're going to get there when we get there. We'll get there when we get there. Time for Breezy. And Breezy, much like Don Bluth, can only draw one man. But damn if that ain't a fine man. So I am going to assign Breezy the Princess Anastasia. Because she was lost. She was a princess and she got lost. Not the movie. This is a weird face. I don't like this. But Rasputin tried to kill her. Rasputin. I don't know how it's pronounced. Huh. Have you heard? I love this movie so much. I haven't seen this movie in a long time. Maybe it was Once Upon a December. Nobody? Nobody?
Boo!
You're gonna boo me for making an Anastasia joke? Fun fact,
Hey!
this is my sister's fake name. When my sister would go to bars and she didn't want dudes to know her real name, especially when like Facebook started happening and people would look up people, my sister came up with the fake name Anastasia Beaverhausen. And so if somebody was like, "What's your name?" My sister would say Anastasia Beaverhausen, and that's her fake name. Why am I telling you this fact? I don't know. Fucking figure it out yourself. Just a fun little side note that you get. It's a good fake name. If you ever meet a guy at a club and you don't want to give him your real name, just tell him your name is Anastasia Beaverhausen. Good fake name for good fake fun. Anyway, Homeless is up next. I should have put house on here. Unfortunately, you can lose your house. Reborn Beaver House. A believable Canuckian name. Should have made a joke at the expense that hemophiliac sibling instead. I mean, I did have a long lost relative on there. Anyway, because I don't have a house on here, even though you can lose your house, for Homeless, I'm going to assign the Amber Room, which is probably full of Nazi gold. The Amber Room is a room that literally got lost. It was full of gold. Let me tell you more about it. It was an 18th century palace chamber in Prussia. celebrated as the 8th wonder of the world for its amber panels, gold leaf, and mirrors. It was looted by Nazi Germany in 1941. The room vanished during World War II after being moved to Königsberg. A replicant of the Amber Room was completed in 2013. There you go, Nazi treasure, because we love you. Yeah, when somebody says we gotta get all that Nazi gold back, it's the Amber Room. It was a whole bunch of cool shit that got stolen and lost. You're spoiling him, Wazzy. Listen, he doesn't have a house. We gotta give him something. That's a whole house full of gold. And you get to fight Nazis for it. What more could you want? A room full of gold and the chance to punch Nazis. It should be the greatest day in your life. All right. Coming up next is Jelly Moth. Jelly Moth, come here. I'm going to level with you. Jelly Moth, I'm going to assign you Sappho's Lost Poems. Sappho wrote a lot of poems. Like a shit ton. Like a shit ton. Cooking cinnamon rolls now. Ah, sweet. I love cinnamon rolls. Oh, Gunter, can I have a cinnamon roll? Only about 650 lines surviving out of the apparent 10,000 that she wrote. There was a lot of her shit lost. Also, she loved women. And who doesn't love women? Women good. Women great. Jelly Moth, enjoy women. Have women. I assign you lost poems about women being good. Gayer than Emily Dickinson. Sure, you can have 2. Sweet, thanks, Hog Hunter. Anyway, enjoy some lost lesbian art. We need more of that. Lesbians, lend me your art. Specifically, she loved the femininity and appearance of women, not necessarily the person behind it. Listen, you can love women in any concept you want. I miss the history talk about lesbians. Listen, she's got so many poems. Read them. They're actually, like, if you have a moment. Yuri invented in 1940. She's just like women for their appearance. Cringe. Lesbians, femboys, lend me your queers. Wazzy, do you know that one writer from the 1980s who destroyed most of his stories? We talking Edgar Allan Poe? I don't know. You're gonna listen. There's a lot of dudes who destroyed their shit. Luna, what do I want to give Luna? Luna, come here. I'm going to level with you. I'm going to give you something. I'm going to assign you the crown jewel of England. Or not of England. Fuck. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, the lost crown jewels of England. Yeah. It was lost during the First Barons' War in 1216. According to legend, while returning to King Lin's Norfolk from a journey in Spalding, Loincloster, John, King of England, lost his jewels in the marshland. When his baggage train was swamped by the incoming tide. The jewels and treasures have never been recovered after numerous failed archaeological searches. He's trapped as king. Yeah! Sorry, I was like, wait, what? Of England? But yes, Luna, I'm assigning you the lost jewels of England. They're in a bog. You can get them. They're in a bog. You dropped this, King. Damn, Hans was fucked up because Ariel died horribly. I'd make a joke about alligators, but they aren't found in Europe. Thank you. I feel honored for you to be giving me this. Go to the bog! Go to the bog and get your jewels. Bog jewels. Bog jewels. Oh, Miss XD, are you ready? I should give you respect, but that's saved for Wilkins. Miss XD, I'm going to give you a sword. Miss XD, I'm going to assign you the Hanjo Masamune. Not to be confused with fucking Sephiroth's sword, but also, yes, Sephiroth's sword. It's a medieval Japanese blacksmith, widely acclaimed as Japan's greatest swordsmith. He created swords, daggers, and a whole bunch of other cool shit. This one specifically was lost. Where does it tell me the information of the lost one? The Hanjo Masamune. A sword. That's what a sword is. That's what that sword is called, Wazzy. He's giving up his love for a guy and he died inside. I can't find anything about the actual sword itself. I just know the sword itself is missing. This iconic blade not only showcases the pinnacle of Japanese craftsmanship, but also embodies the spirit of the samurai. Today, it remains a mystery as to the symbol and perfection of sword collectors and historians alike. Despite its legendary status, it is now considered a lost sword. After World War II, again, goddamn World War II, during the Allied occupation of Japan, thousands of traditional Japanese swords were confiscated, including many real, authentic katanas. According to the records, the Hanjo Masamune was handed over by a name I'm not going to butcher, a descendant of the Tokugawa family, to the U.S. forces as part of Japan's disarmament policies. However, after being surrendered, the sword disappeared, and its whereabouts remain unknown to this day. Goddamn World War II! I'm gonna stab people with it for the Purple Dynasty. While you were looking up swords, look up the Hacha no Antachi. Biggest sword ever made. Big swords. Big swords. Bitches love big swords. Anyway, I'm gonna give Miss XD a sword. Don't fuck it up for the rest of us. Anyway, my boy Prince Lyman. Now, for those of you who don't know Prince Lyman, because they don't come here a lot, but his streams are insane. The dude eats the weirdest things you've ever seen in your life. You're like, Wazzy, you eat weird things. No. Prince Lyman has done worse. Anything I can do, he can do worser. He can do anything worser than me. He's a master of eating the most unholy things. Anyway, I am assigning him the Cats movie butthole cut. There's allegedly a cut of the Cats movie with the buttholes intact on the cats. That movie allegedly exists. And so I am assigning Prince Lyman the butthole cut of Cats movie 2019. Right before the pandemic came, the Cats movie came out, and in it there was they CGI'd buttholes into the cats, and it exists apparently, and I would like to see it. Anyway, in honor of the most cursed things I've ever seen eaten in history, I am assigning the most cursed movie ever to exist, the butthole cut of the Cats movie. which probably exists, and I wish I owned it. I wish I had the one copy of it. I would give that to so many people. I am honored. Oh, that movie definitely exists. Why? Why is that a thing? Because I don't know, buttholes. Challenging you to eat the butthole cut. Time for Shameless Hero. Shameless Hero, I'm going to assign you the One Piece. Technically, when you think about it, the One Piece is lost. Where is the One Piece? They've spent over 1,000 chapters trying to find this son of a bitch, and nobody's found it. Hero, where's the fucking One Piece? Where's the fucking One Piece? Is it even real? Is it the friends we made along the way? Not even the writer knows. It's a mystery. Nobody knows where the One Piece is. The One Piece is technically lost. So therefore, I'm assigning you a fucking One Piece. That's a lost item. It just says, me when I break the One Piece and it becomes the Two Piece. The One Piece is real. You know what's even more lost than the One Piece? Zoro. I mean, that's true. What the butthole cut would have looked like? Oh my god. Anyway, the butthole cut. Anyway, for loving obscure, weird things that nobody knows of, I'm going to assign Lycanthrope Polybus. And I know what you're thinking. Wazzy, what's that? Sit the fuck down, because my cryptid loving ass is going to tell you. Shit, I can't because we're on ads. So, we'll just wait. You guys will just stare at it. Do you guys want to see? Imagine Geometry Dash, okay? Imagine if the Geometry Dash, like, fucking went into your brain hole, and was fucking around with you. I can't really talk about it too much because we're on ads, so I gotta talk about other things. The One Piece. The onest piecest. We got a minute. I'm going to sit in silence. Did you know, according to all known laws of physics, the Buster Sword should not be able to swing? Its hilt is too thin and its blade too thick to get it off the ground. The Buster Sword swings anyway because it does not care what people think. Did you know heat makes light? That, that does make sense and stuff. That, yeah. And also vice versa. Usopp is a fraud. But he's nice. Listen, you can be a fraud and still be nice. Look at me. I'm not a fraud and I'm evil. Isn't it better to be a fraud and nice than to be truthful and evil like me? You can have one or the other. You can have Usopp, nice, a fraud. Or me, evil, truthful. You're evil? Of course I'm evil. I've always been... Sorry, I got stabbed by my underwire. You're always evil, Wazzy. How evil? Well, what's the most evilest thing I've done? I've stolen a car. That's pretty evil. What else have I done that's evil? I'm mean all the time. I'm mean constantly. Usopp is the goat. God Usopp literally freed the slaves and now has an army of 8,000 men.
You're not a real
Wazzy
person.
eats butter soup. So when your evil bra bites back, like hating because evil, or game is evil game and cheese milk. Didn't you once leave somebody to die? I mean, a lot of times people die in front of me a lot. I don't know why that happens. Wazzy once ran over Chat. Wazzy, Usopp has done nothing but just scared a little girl twice 15 years ago. No, he's done other cool shit, probably. I don't know. I don't read One Piece. Anyway. Back to Polybus. Okay, so it was a game, right? I know it was an organ. and it was released in when arcades were a big thing, and you would go play your Super Marios and whatever the fuck. And apparently, this game would come in, and it'd have just a plain black case and everything. And all it was about geometric shapes. And then people who played it would get amnesia and like hallucinations and shit, and it would really fuck up their brain, even though the game was really just about shapes and moving things. And then it said that they were always visited by black men who would take data from it and then leave the coins. So, is it a legend? Yes, it is. But also, none of these ever exist anymore. So technically, it is lost. So, who knows? Let me read you a little bit about it. Let me look. No cabinets have ever been found. It seems to be rooted in several but unrelated events. They believe the legend grew out of a mixture of influences. 2 players from Portland fell ill on the same day, and teenage Portland resident developed a migraine after playing Tempest in the arcade. He was found unconscious in a stranger's yard. Many adults in the 80s expressed concern about how new video games children spent so much time on. Earlier video games were the fear of anxieties, or were the subject of fears and anxieties about the possible dangers. Many recall seeing one of the unusual games from the period. Several games have influenced the legend and have been proposed as the real Polybus. For example, the arcade game Cube Quest was released in 1983. It used Laserdisc technology to create hallucinogenic environments for players to fly through. The advanced Laserdisc visuals resulted in frequent breakdowns and early removal from arcades. Polyplay, the only arcade game developed in East Germany but had a similar name in front, has also proposed Tempest as an influence. Tempest is an abstract and geometric game that requires intense focus and was inspired by the nightmares of its creators. So, yeah, it's great. I love this legend. You know me. I love this shit. It's great. Also, hi, Charizard Lord. How you doing? Some of these stories are explained by people who didn't know what flash-induced seizures were. We didn't know shit yet. It's great. We didn't know shit yet. Anyway, coming up next is Matt, and I decided midway through, I was thinking about giving Matt the magic one, which is the Lost Caverns of Elixin. Fuck, I don't know how to pronounce this. The Lost Caverns of a Magic Place from Magic the Gathering. But instead, I have decided to give Matt Lost Judgment, which is a game on the fucking the Dragon Engine, tied to the Yakuza series. It's a good series, Bront. Everybody loves it. It's a great time. Matt played this game, and it involves you running around with high school girls. That's not relevant to the plot, but it's about a lawyer who does. It's a story about a Japanese lawyer, but not that famous Japanese lawyer. A different Japanese lawyer whose judgment is worse than the other Japanese lawyer. Does this one also have a love interest that they could possibly be gay with? Yes, 100%. I hate the protagonist of this one, actually. Fun Vikings Sasquatch fact. Lost Caverns of Elixir was my first and only Magic the Gathering pre-release. Jesus Christ, he plays Magic the Gathering! No one tell Matt! There was a lawyer before the lawyer? No, this lawyer came out before the other lawyer. The other lawyer came out first. This lawyer came out second. This lawyer came out secondly and was worser at it, which playing Phoenix Wright, you would be like, how could anybody be a worse lawyer than this? That guy could. He beats up school children all the time. It's great. Anyway, Sir Playa is up next. And you know what, Sir Playa? I'm going to give you a sock. Specifically the left one. I'm giving you the left sock. Losing the left sock in the laundry. Please enjoy your left sock. There we go. Left sock gone. But I already have the left one. Well, you're about to lose it. You're about to lose it. And time for Wazzy. And you guys should probably guess where I'm going with this. My money! I always lose my money. At the end of the day, I always lose my money. I'm kidding. I'm not assigning myself that. I'm assigning myself my mind. That's Wazzy. That's Wazzy right there. Say the line, my money! I always lose my money. Anyway, let's go through some of these other things before we hit the memes and get the fuck out of your hair and stop bothering you guys. Thanks for joining me on this lost history adventure. Let me tell you about the other things that you could have lost. Keys, wallet, remote, money, jewelry, your whatever you're drinking, so your glass. That's a real ADHD coded thing there. Your luggage, your backpack, the scissors, a hair tie, respect. This little thing right here, this is called the Three Brothers. It is a very important piece of jewelry that I can't remember anything about. The Three Brothers jewel is a piece of jewelry created in the late 14th century, which consisted of three rectangular red spindles arranged around a central diamond. The jewel is known for being owned by a number of important historical figures. After its commission by Duke John the Fearless of Burgundy, the jewel was part of the Burgundian crown jewels for almost 100 years before passing into the possession of a German baker named Jacob Fugger. That's his actual last name. I will hydrate and snack. Thank you. In the early 1640s, Henrietta Maria, the wife of King Charles I, attempted to sell the jewels to raise funds for the English Civil War. But it's unclear if she succeeded, and the whereabouts are now unknown. This one right here, the cannon, that is the twin sisters. That is a fucking cannon that was lost. How were the twin sister cannons lost? I don't know. I'm looking it up. I can't remember. Let me stretch. From the Texas Revolution. How were they lost? How did you lose a cannon? Really, Wikipedia? You're gonna... You forget to cherish her. We already got Amelia given out to somebody. Should Amelia Earhart be a last item too? She was! I put her on the list. Amelia was on there. Amelia Earhart was on there. As is Jimmy Hoffa, who we'll get to in a minute. They were lost in the bayou. They were lost by Confederate fucking soldiers in the bayou. So there you go. They were lost in the bayou. This is the Florentine diamonds. This one next to the twin sisters here in black and white. This is the only fucking photo I can find of them. It's a large diamond, known for its association with European royalty, like the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And it turns out they weren't lost, actually. Oh, they've been found. They've been found, actually. I lied. Good thing we didn't assign these. They were apparently, after the fall of the Austro-Hungarian Empire after the First World War, the stone was removed from the imperial treasury by order of Emperor Charles I of Austria and taken to Switzerland. Following Charles' death, it remained in the possession of his widow, Empress Zita. Despite this, there was public speculation that the Florentine diamond had gone missing as early as 1921. The Kingdom of Italy attempted to claim ownership of the Florentine under the terms of the Treaty of the Saint-Germain en Laye on the basis of having come into Habsburg hands via the Grand Duchy of Tuscany. It turned out their existence was revealed literally this year. Literally November. Literally this month. It's in a safety deposit box owned by Empress Zita's descendants. Her grandson, Simon von Hausbig... Oh, I can't read this fucking name. In the presence of journalists from the New York Times, also present was the jeweler of Austrian jewelry who attested to its authenticity. They plan to have the diamond exhibited in a Canadian museum in recognition of the country providing refuge to the Empress and her family in wartime. Quebec Culture Minister Mathieu Lacombe called it a truly unique story that connects Quebec with Habsburg family, stating that they were working with the Quebec National Museum of Fine Arts to find a way to find these jewels to be displayed and access to the public. It was literally found this month in a fucking safety deposit box. 3 days, a week ago. A fucking week ago. A fucking week ago. It was in Canada. A fucking week ago. Holy shit, we're so #educational. I can't read this because of fucking Canada Post. We literally found it. November 7th. We found it in Canada. We did it. We found the Florentine diamonds. I'll write found in big letters so you guys know. Holy shit. I made this list before they found the diamond. Oh my God. I think I made this list literally like 2 days before they found these diamonds. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. We found, oh my God, the Toxic Crew solves a mystery. We did it, guys. We're taking credits for this. Crew, we're fucking taking credit for this. We're fucking taking credit for this. We found the Florentine diamond. We did it, crew. We did it. I'm so proud of all of you. I'm so proud of all of you. We did it. We're taking credit for this. I don't give a shit. Imagine just randomly finding a priceless artifact in your family's safety deposit box. Not only did we find it, it was in Canada, where I am. No, I'm not in Quebec. Fuck Quebec. But I'm Canadian. We found it. Holy shit, crew. Good job. We solved a mystery. Anyway, this one is the menorah of the second temple. So, after quelling a dangerous revolt in the Roman province of Judea in 71 CE, I don't know what CE means, Emperor Vespasian and his son Titus returned to Rome to publicly celebrate their victory. Following an ancient marital tradition, they marched martial tradition. They marched victoriously through the city center in a triumphal procession, parading prisoners and the spoils of war. To commemorate this Roman triumph and to honor the victorious general, Titus built an honorific monument, the Arch of Titus, which stands in the main processional street. One of the scenes confirms that the temple menorah was carried on litters on the parade that took place. Wait, what? This doesn't tell me where it went. It was apparently looted by Romans and taken to Rome to be depicted on the Arch of Titus. Although they say it might still be in the Vatican. It's lost. Because no one wants to use Addo Dominia anymore. People still use that. Science just likes to distance itself from religion where possible. And the Year of our Lord is pretty religious, too. Yep, screw that. Next one. This one here. This is the Last Judges. It is a painting. These two panels of the Last Judges are missing. The other two panels still exist. Where are they? We don't know. They're missing. But that's what that is. This one I'm really mad I didn't assign. But this is Roanoke. The Roanoke colonists. There was a colony and they went missing. People came to come find the colony. The colony was fully abandoned. All they wrote was Croatoan on a tree. And all the settlers from that settlement were gone. They are presumed lost, but Croatoan was also apparently the name of an indigenous tribe. So the Roanoke colonists were like, we're gonna be with the tribe, okay? And the whole, much like the Mary Celeste, everybody went missing. This is Jimmy Hoffa, an FBI director who went missing. That's Wait, that's the plot. If Wi-Fi was here, I was gonna give him plot. This is London After Midnight. It is an actual motion picture that is missing. It was a Todd Browning production, but the actual copies of it are actually gone. And then of course we've got Magic the Gathering. And that's our last thing. So let's take a look at the memes. And then I guess I will be back tomorrow doing art requests by myself. I'll see if I can swing a co-host, but we'll see what happens. Froggy has messaged me to say they are bailing. So we don't know who my co-host will be. Maybe I won't have one. It'll be a mystery. You'll have to tune in to find out. But first, we got to look at these memes. Was he starting stream? A bunch of subs being gifted and it's not even 10 minutes in. Never do that again. Let's abduct a co-host. I'll try. I'll see if I can get one. This is your update settings. Yep. And it's set to auto update. Yep. So you should update it by yourself. Makes sense to me. So you update it yourself? Program cannot be used. Please update manually. I don't remember saying that. I didn't do that. That doesn't make any sense to me. Was it the entire first 15 minutes of stream? We'll get there when we get there! The sideworm? Was he? That's what's happening! I don't like it. I don't think I like this increase worm every 10 subs thing. This is a terrible idea. I think this was Miss XD's idea. You literally started by ranting about a program not updating. Oh yeah, StreamCord. I forgot about StreamCord. I wrote it down. I haven't made any memes because I was drawing worms. That's fair. Why is there a corpse? We'll get there when we get there. We'll get there when we get there. Why do you guys look car sick? I don't like that. Oh, hey, cool. The new hat, Miss 60. A hat for Miss 60. The worm Shelly Crystal Wazzy appreciates it. I shan't. I would like to award you the highest honor I can bestow. Pennsylvanian. You remind me of someone I used to have and lost. Oh no! Oh no! Phoenix Wolf lost a doll! The worm will increase until morale improves.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Soren's fortune cookie. This is a sign that you probably need a shower. Yes, Soren, go shower, stinky. Where did all those pens go again? That's how Kakashi laughs. You could have made the Crew of the Year potato increase instead of the worm. No, I think I should decrease the Crew of the Worm potato. Oh God, sorry.
Off we go on our epic quest. No hesitations, no stopping, and no turning back.
You remember your headphones?
We're turning back. I've got to get those. This is gonna suck if I don't, have some tune.
That is exactly Big White Bear. I love Thomas Sanders.
Off we go on our epic quest. No hesitations, no stopping, and no turning back.
You remember your headphones?
We're turning back. I've got to get those. This is gonna suck if I don't, have some tune.
Yep. Big White Bear losing their fucking headphones. Was he trying to take away my phone? Me who doesn't even have one? Yeah, no, I turned back as well. Yeah! Bits! Bits talking to bits! Bits talking to bits! Bits and bits! Yeah! It's lost bits! Yeah! This is exactly what I wanted! Yeah! This is incredible. Great work. Great work, everybody. Great work, team. Great work, I say. Slaps, baby. This bad boy can hold so much therapy. Bits, we're gonna make a baby. Wazzy ads. Listen, it's not my fault we have 1,600 subs, which is more than I've ever seen in my life. Wazzy breaking in, seeing their hats. Miss 60 with a widow hat. Mpreg zone. No! That's how Bits sounds. Actually, I don't know how to make the groan tube sound Bits does. You guys don't know this, but when Bits gets grossed out, he makes a groan tube sound, like, you know those tubes that you flip upside down and they go bleh, bleh. That's what he sounds like, and that's probably what he's making in that fucking picture. Me hitting Phoenix Wolf with a truck? I never hit any of you guys with a truck. Ah, perfect. Here's Totodile with all their marbles in their mouth. You got some balls in your mouth there, Totodile. That's great artwork. Good job, Totodile. Me when I get Homo erectus. Yay, Homo erectus. Not all of them. Some of them fell out. Opens the door. It's lost. Your dream date is lost. I'm pretty sure you hit me with your car. I never did. It was Ryura. Daddy, can you please give me the salt, please? I made that in 2 minutes because I was shitposting. Also, I was mad. I didn't get in my brain to draw my TTRPG characters today. Everyone give it up for Homo erectus. Chat shares personal stories. Wazzy insults. Write that down. Write that down. I'll go after your deepest, darkest fears. Let's go, lesbians. Let's go. The lesbians will help me. And that's been our stream for the day, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow with maybe a co-host. Question mark? It'll be a mystery. We'll figure it out together. We'll learn. I'm going to put all your assignments up in the Discord, and you can look at them as you please and you see fit. You can learn. You can have a good time, and maybe you'll learn together. Maybe you won't. I don't know your life. I'm just out here talking about stuff. I hope you guys had a good time. I didn't mean any offense by any of this. I was just having a good time. So I hope you guys had fun. I'm going to send you guys off to a highly unqualified babysitter, and I'm going to go take so much cold medicine, I'm going to pass out on the floor. It's going to be great. I might call tomorrow's stream, actually. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to see how I feel. I might have to call tomorrow's stream just because I don't like where this sickness is going in my face. Not a fan of it right now. So we're gonna see. You know what? I've got too many friends live. Let's go find a new friend. Let's go find somebody we don't know. Who could use a bunch of new friends? Oh, that's not. Oh, no, that is in English, isn't it? This looks like it's English. Yeah, that's in English. I'm sending you guys off to a highly unqualified babysitter. So unqualified, I'm not even spot checking them to make sure that they're doing their job or anything. It's gonna be a mystery. It's gonna be an incredible mystery. So I'm just gonna send you off to this person and behave yourself or don't. I don't know your job. I don't know your life. Please enjoy this this unchecked babysitter. Don't impregnate them. They're unchecked, but you know they got vibes like Bits, so Bits will probably like them. Anyway, I'm sending you off there. Until next time, kick names, take ass, get the absolute fuck out of my house. I will see you chumps maybe tomorrow. Stay tuned on the illness front. Stay tuned. I'll try my best. I don't like to cancel stream, but I'll try my best. Anyway, until next time, get out of my fucking house. Okay, bye.